It's number 3, Hamiltonian way. 1. Write the Lagrangian, which is T minus V, which will be M1 plus M2. Somebody say it, X squared plus or minus, plus M1GX plus M2G L minus X minus pi R. The same thing as we had before. What's step 2? Generalize momentum in terms of coordinates. What does that equation look like? Partial L over partial X dot equals P. So actually, no, hold on. Lucas, you're right. We should use Q's here. So I'm going to use Q dot here. What's our coordinate? X only, right? So what will that expression look like? Partial L over partial X dot equals P subscript X. May I get rid of the P subscript X? Sure. Can I get rid of this subscript? Because we already know this is along X. Okay, what's the answer for this? M1 plus M2 X dot equals P. What's step 3?
Rewrite values from step 2 to Q dot.
Rewrite. Okay, so now that we rewrite it, what will it look like? X dot equals P over M1 plus M2. Number 4. What's step 4? Good. What's the equation for the Hamiltonian?
H equals the sum of the pi times q dot I minus the punch.
Good. Is that what I've written? What will it look like for us? X dot squared plus M1G X plus M2G L minus X minus pi R. So far, so good? This should now become a minus, and this should now also become a minus. See how those changed? So what's step number 5?
Re-express in terms of momentum.
Good. So that means everywhere there is an X dot, you have to replace it with P over 2, M1 plus M2. This means my Hamiltonian will become P squared over M1 plus M2 minus P squared over 2 M1 plus M2 minus M1GX minus M2G L minus X minus pi R. So far, so good? Okay. Can these two be combined to give me a Hamiltonian that looks like P squared over 2 M1 plus M2 minus M1GX minus M2G L minus X minus pi R? Is that only in terms of X's and P's? Is that what we were looking for? Okay, so what's the last step? What do they look like? Generalized. Partial H over partial Pi equals Qi dot, and partial H over partial Qi equals minus Pi dot. Okay, for our case, what will this be? Partial H over partial P equals X dot, and partial H over partial X equals minus P dot. This is going to be now, what is it? Partial, so I'm using this equation, right? That equation. So what will this be? P over M1 plus M2 equals x dot. And minus m1g plus m2g equals minus p dot. The next step is differentiating this side with respect to time. P dot over m1 plus m2 equals x double dot. Then I can plug this value in here. What do I get? m1 minus m2 g equals x double dot divided by m1 plus m2. Oh, wait, why am I having m there? That should be x double dot, right? Isn't this exactly the same equation?
Yeah.
Right here, and right here. Every single way, it should give us the same answer. Are we good?